I'll go ahead and create a new project, RN Redux. Now next, let's go into this folder. Alrighty, so we can open the terminal now. Now I'm going to start the server and then open another terminal to see if everything works good so far. So new terminal here, run it. So now this is the default output. Everything works good, so we can go from here. Now let's go ahead to delete this code and replace it with this code here. Let's look at this here. On top, we do import. And right here, create a variable called a theme context, called create context from React. This is the function create context. Right here, class parent extends component. Inside here, create a state theme value light. This is the theme value state with light. And then toggle theme value. This function has variable value. This data state, the theme value, that's the one we're talking about. The default value is light. Now we're doing a comparison here. If the value is dark, then replace the theme value with light. If it's not dark, then replace the value with dark. So here's the if statement here, like say if the value here inside in the variable is same as dark, then replace it with a light. If it is not dark, then put a dark into it. The default value is light first time. So replace that with dark, and then we do a switch. Once it is dark, if it's not dark, put it to dark. So this is what we set into variable value, and then set state from component pass the theme value. If there's any switch, it changes to light to dark, dark to light. That's what it does. That's what the function does. And then we say render return theme context provider. This provides the context to child components. Anything wrapped in a provider is available to children of a component in the consumer. So you can see here the value is like theme value. Whatever after we do the switch, we put a theme value, and then get a toggle value as well. So toggle value include value and state. This will be returned. And then the second part is the view container. we'll create a container right here. The container, and you can see here container. So hello world on top, and then show child1. What is child1 here? Here's a child1. Child1 point to child2. What is child2? Child2 is theme context consumer. Before here, child1 is called a stateless function. Returns this component. And you can see this moment here, we don't pass any properties between parent and child1. Notice here, this is the parent. And now we're doing child1. So no connection between child1 and the parent, because it's called a stateless. And child2 is a stateless function. Here, we want to return a component wrapped in a theme context consumer. So theme context consumer. Inside variable with view. This view has container theme value dark and background color dark. The theme value is dark, background color is dark. And show the text hello from component 2. And then we show the text, style text. On press means when we click on it or press on it, we call toggle theme value, means we do a switch. Right here, do a switch here, light to dark, dark to light, and save the value to the state. That's how we set out the connection between the parent and the child1, child2. And close view from the child2. So here we create a child1 to point to child2. Child2 switch the value, theme value, and based on the toggle, means the click or press, with the theme value. That's the state. With the context, consumer. And these are just the style at the end. So let's see how it works. I'm going to save the file here. And now you can see we get a text here, hello world, which is from here. And then we see child1. This part is from child1. A component 2 toggle. So where is it from? It's from right here, component 2. So because child1 point to child2. Child2 has these things here. So there it says that this is the first text, and the second text here with the on press when I click on it. So it should switch the theme value and background color, because that's what we have here. Right now we have a theme value dark and background color dark. Now when I click on it, you can see it switch. When I click on it or press or tap on it, we're actually calling val toggle value, toggle theme value, and toggle theme value is actually right here to do a switch from dark to light, light to dark. So here we use the context to set up the connection for the stateless function. Because right here we want the stateless function to return a component wrapped in the theme context consumer to set up the connection.